want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
From deep, the long distance three is buried. James has got 5 points.
The power to shoot a clean three from any distance. One of LeBron's many weapons.
Here's Young. James with the block.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
The power of LeBron. Even if he tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through it.
At the line for Los Angeles.
That free throw good from James.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The Lakers on D. Hield drives in. Pass to White. Here's Jackson. They grab their own miss. Adebayo. Ooh, Howard with a block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Hield from outside.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
They get it again. And James gets it to go. James has got 10.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A., he's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
And
Adebayo, that's good.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
LeBron James.
And it's James with the jam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
White Powell.
And Powell with the stuff.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by the Bucks. An 8-point differential. Pass to Adebayo. Powell with it. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Howard. DiVincenzo on the wing. From behind the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
All right, time for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Trae Young. Allie.
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Pass to DiVincenzo. James with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
There's something else behind it.
Into the box.
And James launches it from deep. Here's Howard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 14-point game. And that one's good. Young.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Outside Richardson. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Powell. Driving to the basket. Crowder grabs a miss. And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 14. Good on the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Back to Lopez. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Now, here is James. 12 points for him. Crowder outside. 6 to shoot. Now James. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Outside Young. The kick out to White. Fires the 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Tries a 10-footer. Dorte grabs the board. Here's Martin. And that one is hammered home.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers. which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Pass to Martin. For three, Hardaway knocks it down from distance. Hardaway's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Porter. The three. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. And the Lakers lead by 21. Jackson outside. Here's Duarte. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside for Porter. And another shot. Launches a three. Hardaway grabs the board.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Pass to Martin. Here's the three. The shot comes out, and it's the Lakers the other way. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. Porter gets the bucket. And the importance of rest may be never more starkly outlined than we've seen of late, Smitty. Both teams in the 2020 finals were knocked out in the first round.
You're right, B.A. Physically and mentally, you need time away from the game to heal and recharge. Remember, before that, we saw how Golden State wore down after 5 straight finals appearances.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Bucks making a switch here. The Bucks really having a tough go here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Martin. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Adebayo's got 6 points.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Into the Bucks, Derek White.
Now Los Angeles with it. Left side, Rondo. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Pass to Adebayo. All alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Jones.
Derek Jones.
Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here's Porter outside. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Only one man back on D. There's Jackson with the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
Pass to White. Back to Young. .121 left in the first half of basketball. Ooh, Howard with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. Outside Young. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it in. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Now, here is James. 14 points for him.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
4-3. Adebayo grabs the board. 36 seconds left to play in the half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The open shot by James. Again, the miss by James.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Healed from outside. Crowder grabs the miss.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Never's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
A good look from Young. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now, here is James. Just 5 to shoot.
Now that's legendary. Hoopers, the halo, the ball is my sanctuary. Label me the chosen one. Game of Thrones better feel me. Ain't nobody crushing me. Hope I said it loud and clearly. I run the court, baddest kid off the playground. I call the shots, everybody better stay down. I am the boss, you can come and get your payout. I got to make it, cause that's the only way out.
We for it all, there's no limit. In this game you go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. Like switching this, we can ball for it all, there's no limit. In this game you go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. Like switching this, switching it. Coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. I'm fighting. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in. I put it in. I put it in motion. I put it in. I put it in. I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. Icy as in the whole man. I hit the road in an all-white van. I keep a fresh set up on my hands. You don't like me, but you want my grand. How you look? How you look? How you sound? I'm a boss. I'm a brat. Hard to handle. I'm a real life mood, a real life muse. Got some pretty in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta listen while I pop my fast. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I never be. Mad cause I'm rich and I'm young and I'm cute. All eyes on me when I step in the room. Stay with my name in your mouth. Don't your get tired, that's a mouthful. When I wear my jewels and sip my juice, need a couple Cuban links with some big boots. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta watch while I win, win, win. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight.
This Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to Sacramento. So the Lakers win the tip. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's James. The kick out to Crowder. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Westbrook drives in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Offline with his 3. High post, KD. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Harris, right side. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's KD. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Nuggets score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Now Kevin Durant. Another 3 for Denver.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The 3 from KD. And again, Denver with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's James. Drives to the hoop.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And that one is good. He's got 15.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to DiVincenzo. The drive by LeBron. And James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Lakers. KD on the wing. There's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
Now here's Mills. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
And both free throws good for Mills.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside, Porter fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Denver the other way. And here's Mills from the arc. And And they get it back. And stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Fires from the wing. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And here's Mills for three. And the turnover again by Denver.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Rondo. Pass to Porter. This one for three. Fall with the rebound. Here's Westbrook. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Denver. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Westbrook. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first three from the floor.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Pocket six. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best, attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Rondo.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
For the three. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
It's Porter outside. Doesn't go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And Jones sends it back. Pass to Miller. Back to Porter. Here's Jones. Fires for three. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gay up top. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And here's Westbrook. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Harris looking it over. Driving to the basket. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nuggets making a change here.
Patrick Mills.
The Lakers trail. Here is Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Porter. From downtown. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Durant wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 18 points in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The three. And the Lakers get it back. Howard up on top. Back to DiVincenzo. Driving inside.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Mills looking it over. Sweet move. Can't hit that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. 1:31 left now here in the second. Here's LeBron. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Again, James missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gay misses. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
LeBron right side. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
And the shot goes in. Durant's got the game tied up here for Denver.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Mills. Here's the three. Another three for Denver.
Well, you see the competitive spirit of Mills. You knock down the shot on his team, he's coming for the payback.
James has a two-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. The Nuggets trail by 4. Out to Harris. Uncovered. Good. Harris has got his first points of the night.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Crowder. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
It's good from long range.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Pass to KD. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Durant's got 23.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And there's the... Call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Goes up off the inbound.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skipped prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
5 to shoot. Kept alive. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Westbrook scanning the floor. And Jordan sends it back. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Got a hand on it. From the arc. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
And here's Mills for 3. Lakers leading by 6. Outside Rondo. Good on the triple. Rondo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. In the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Pass to Porter. Launches a three. And they recover it. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Hammering it home with authority. Howard taking pride in following up those missed shots and doing it with major force.
And here's Harris from the arc. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. From about 19 feet. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
On the wing, Harris. Here's Hartenstein. And the shot falls short this time.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mills can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Harris. Plays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can. And with the fourth quarter upon it. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Popped up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
James. Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Now here's Durant. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Just 5 to shoot. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Richardson, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 17. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Gay. Durant attacking. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
DiVincenzo with it. Lakers passing it around. Back to Howard. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Pass to KD. With the drive. And KD throws it down.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
To the middle. Here's Gay. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
LeBron outside. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 22 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's LeBron. From deep three-point range, Denver grabs the miss.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
The shot by KD. No good. Lakers leading by 16. Shoots over KD. Back to James. Beyond the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Pass to DiVincenzo. A 3-ball. Fall with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
James with a deep 3. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. And the shot goes in. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and it handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Richardson outside. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Yo, watch Russ.
Now Westbrook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Saw my name cause they really desperate. Dressing like me, gotta stay protected. Legend in my own mind, Machiavelli. Tell me I'm their favorite MC, so I really had to see mom's name on my sleeve. Am I really that nice? Gotta always keep it G. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tuck and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. In us, we trust, and pics hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school, making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, saw my name, this major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. Garfway 6 app, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Steps. Yeah, this major, bruh. Yeah. It's presidential. Lamar Park. Yeah. Real OPM business. That's for life. Hey. Till it's over. Get it right.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm Montana, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my friend. My bro on a steaming stove. Like grits, got this vibe on her tippy toes. In a LA live, I'm staying at the lows with this Hollywood. Got a can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it, pull up with it. Put some diamonds on her toes, let know that I'm real. Used to pull it, you can still call it a. Can't be fixed, with the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems, I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning, solved on down my neck. Cause I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like like I'm Montana. Make them shit, black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my friend.
Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me. I'm a, she so precious. Might not again, she too messy. No flex. Rose gold ornaments, drop 210, car game with no 10. Got a you that know you can hop in front of tip, boy 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a granted a million, he still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ox played. And they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I answer my line is cause she
I've been getting it since a a Tyler, I keep dollars on my head. Being a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got no following my footsteps like I'm a Montana. Make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my fridge.